All right, so Bitcoin's price has dropped from around $108,000 per coin back down to the low 90s. And a lot of people are wondering, well, why is this happening? And should we expect a bigger crash, or are we just seeing a short-term correction? And right now, if we're looking at what's going on in the overall market, we can see that Bitcoin is holding just above this strong support of around 91,500. And as long as we stay above it on the daily time frames, I'm expecting us to continue to bounce off it, start to rally back higher, back to around that $100,000 per coin range, because this has been a key level of support and both resistance for the market over the last couple of months, really since early November. But if we're looking at what's been going on with altcoins, things that are going on with Cardano, we're actually seeing a bit of interesting metrics taking place for whale accounts. And before we get into that, I want to first talk about what's going on with SwapSpace, because SwapSpace supports over 2,700 different cryptos. And the reason I wanted to talk about it today is because they are a platform that I've been using a lot more recently, specifically for swapping my cryptos, because it enables you to find the absolute best rates on the market. Because if you're looking at this platform, you can see if you go ahead and make a swap, let's say from USDT to BTC, and you go ahead and click on view offers, this ultimately allows you to get the absolute best deal in crypto. It looks at all of their different partner websites, whether that's going to be on Binance or FixFloat or ChangeNow or StealthX, doesn't matter where, but they're going to show you where some of the best offers are for swapping your cryptos. And that's something that I really like, because it allows you to do this seamlessly, and all you have to do is have their account and do it directly on their platform, and then you could go about getting the absolute best rates. And you could also see, you can judge the risk of it as well. For example, KYC risk, it says low. It's on Binance. KYC risk for FixFloat is low. But you can also look at some that have medium risk, some that have medium risk. So you could just go ahead and filter all of these. You could filter it based off of relevance. You could sort it by rate. You could sort it by ETA. And this is one of the most comprehensive swapping platforms I have seen in the entire crypto space. And because we've seen a lot of volatility in the market recently, I've been trying to get the best rates possible, and this is something that I've been able to use pretty successfully, and I thought it was worth sharing with you because they support, over 2,700 different cryptos. And it's something that is definitely worth checking out, because they also recently launched their mobile app, which made it even easier. So with their mobile app, it's available on Android. You could still go ahead and do everything that you could do on the desktop, but just have it directly from mobile. I wanted to quickly interrupt today's video to bring you a word from our channel partner, Crypto.com. Crypto.com is America's premier crypto trading platform, and they offer over 350 different cryptocurrencies, from Bitcoin to Ethereum to meme coins and countless other altcoins. And this is a platform that is one of the largest in the crypto space. If you go ahead and look at their volume, they do over $14 billion in 24-hour spot trading volume, nearly $8.5 billion in 24-hour derivative trading volume, and recently they've seen a massive spike of people searching Crypto.com on Google. You can see this massive spike over on Google Trends. So right now, if you go ahead and use my link in the description, you actually can get up to $50 in CRO, their native ecosystem token, when you do different qualifying activities. Basically, if you deposit money, you start trading, you'll get that $50 into your account. And this is something that is extremely exciting, because I've been using this platform for quite a while. You guys can go ahead and look over on my X. If you go ahead and just click the link directly in my X account, you could see that it brings you right to the Crypto.com page, because I've been using this for quite a while. They also recently did launch their desktop accessibility, where now US users can access their Crypto.com app account directly via desktop, and this is an absolute game changer. So don't miss out on this opportunity. It's an exclusive time offer, and let's get back to the program. So now let's talk about what's been going on with Cardano, because like I mentioned earlier, we've been seeing some pretty interesting metrics for Cardano whales. Because with Cardano whales, we've seen that over the last 48 hours, there has been over 20 million ADA purchased by Cardano whales. And this is just in the last 48 hours alone. So despite us seeing this bit of a correction taking place for Cardano, for Bitcoin, for really most cryptocurrencies over the last 24 hours, we're seeing that whale accounts specifically on Cardano are accumulating. And this suggests that despite the recent downturn, that investors and analysts are really excited about the future for Cardano, and not just Cardano. We're seeing this happen for a lot of other whales, like with XRP whales and with like Polkadot whales and many other whale accounts. So this is something that makes me extremely excited, because it shows us that despite what retail investors are seeing with this bit of a correction, in terms of what institutions and whales and large accounts are doing, they're taking this recent correction and using it as an opportunity to double down. And we've seen with Cardano's price that yes, Cardano's price has come down. It was as high as around $1.20 to $1.30 per token. Now it's a bit lower. It's around 85 cents per token. But still, if you're looking at it over the past year, it's up around 40%. And so still there's a lot to be excited about. Next thing I want to go over is going to be some government and some big policies that have taken place for crypto overall market. What we're seeing happening with countries, because El Salvador recently added to their position, and now they hold 6,000 Bitcoin, worth over $565 million. And their total position is up substantially, as they had accumulated much of this position when Bitcoin was significantly less than $50,000 per coin. So as we continue to see this happen with the overall market, as we continue to see prices drop, I expect that we'll see El Salvador, we'll see MicroStrategy, we'll see institutions and countries all around the world double down on their positions and add more Bitcoin to their holdings. So that makes me, again, extremely excited. Last thing I do want to talk about is going to be what's been going on with meme coins, because meme coins have lost a lot of momentum. There's been over $40 billion lost in terms of meme coins in the last month. So in the month of December, the meme coins started to a market high of around $137 billion, and now it's around a low of right around $92 billion. So we've seen over $40 billion lost for meme coins in general, and this is something that usually happens whenever we see a bit of a market correction. But the key thing to remember with this is that meme coins that are hit the hardest usually are the first to bounce back and the first to rally. And one of the tokens that has been hit pretty hard is Moth. Moth has dropped below this key support level that we did talk about, right around 0.0018. Right now it's trading at 0.0013, and despite this, we still are holding pretty strong at this support level right here. You can see we do have a pretty decent support right at 0.0012. So despite us seeing this bit of a correction take place for Moth, for all meme coins, I'm particularly excited about Moth. I haven't sold a single token. I bought around $20,000 worth of this token a few months ago. And in terms of Moth, they currently have their 12 days of Moth giveaway currently going on, where they're giving away Solana tokens. I'll put a link to this over in the description so you can see exactly what's going on. But really, it's something that is really easy to take part in this competition. You just need to find some awesome Christmas lights and pose with them. Drop your submission in the comments here. And this is 12 days total. We still have a few days left this to be eligible for Solana. So right now, if you're looking at the overall market, there's a lot happening, but in terms of technicals, as long as we still stay above 91,500, I don't expect this to drop any further. If we do close on the daily time frame below this level, then it's very likely that we'll see Bitcoin retest these levels of around $74,000 per coin. But as long as we stay above 91,500, things are still looking extremely bullish in the short term for Bitcoin and the overall market.